After US top officials met Ukrainian delegation in Florida, Special Envoy of President Donald Trump will meet Russian President Vladimir Putin on Tuesday. Witkoff was set off for Moscow will talk on the revised 19-point peace plan to end the war in Ukraine. Ukrainians have expressed their willingness to accept the new proposal. But the Russian side has not made any statement or commitment in this regard. Speaking to reporters, President Trump said the talks in Florida were going along well.
Can you give us an update on what took place in South Florida today, those talks between the U.S. and the Ukrainians?
Well, they're going along, and they're going along well. We want to stop people from being killed. It doesn't have much to do with us, but I'd like to see if we can save a lot of souls. A lot of people are being killed. Last month, we had 27,000 people killed in that ridiculous war that should have never happened. It would have never happened if I were president.
But he said the corruption situation in Ukraine is creating problems. Ukraine's top officials are embroiled in a corruption scandal which forced Volodymyr Zelenskyy to take action. As a result, Ukrainian anti-corruption agencies searched the residence of President's Chief of Staff, Andriy Yermak, following which he submitted his resignation.
Have you spoken with Rubio and Witkoff since
I
that
have,
meeting?
yeah. I've spoken to them, and they're doing well. Ukraine's got some difficult little problems. They have some difficult problems. But I think Russia would like to see it end, and I know Ukraine would like to see it end.
You just said that Ukraine has a little bit of problems.
Well, we
What
have
are
a
those
corruption
problems?
situation going on, which is not helpful.
Earlier, US Secretary of State Marco Rubio described the talks with Ukrainian officials productive, but said work remains to be done for a prospective and peaceful future of Ukraine.
Much work remains, but today was again a very productive and useful session where I think additional progress was made, and we continue to be realistic about how difficult this is, but optimistic, particularly given the fact that as we've made progress, I think there's a shared vision here that this is not just about ending the war, which is very important. It is about securing Ukraine's future, a future that we hope will be more prosperous than it's ever been.
We were discussing about the future of Ukraine. We discussed all the important matters that are important for Ukraine, for Ukrainian people, and U.S. was super supportive. We already had a successful meeting in Geneva, and today we continued this success.
Meanwhile, former Russian President Dmitry Medvedev hit out at Ukrainian President Zelenskyy over the corruption scandal and posted on X that Zelenskyy might not be the one who would be signing the peace deal. Meanwhile, 4 people were killed and 40 wounded in a Russian missile attack on the eastern central Ukrainian city of Dnipro. Emergency services published video showing first responders carrying wounded people on stretchers and firefighters extinguishing flames. Ukrainian Security Service released a video purporting to show 2 Russian Shadow Fleet tankers being struck in the Black Sea. The SBU official said both tankers, identified as Kairos and Virat, were on their way to the port of Novorossiysk, a major Russian oil terminal.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.